I am about to show you how you can clear this entire new Lost Legends Creeper Clash in Minecraft Legends. It's very simple, so I'm about to give you some great tips and tricks to complete this one. So further ado, let's begin. Once you're got out of the first part, you're gonna get yourself 3 creepers and go to the nearby outpost of piglins, and then make a creeper spawner nearby at the grass. And the basic thing is you have to get rid of as many of the small outposts at the first to just get much bigger army, because there will be few of the big bases where you will be needing to get yourself some kind of, a lot of big army of creepers, just by the fact those portals will be regenerating in a huge fast way. So basically you have to just make sure, I'm not telling you to get rid of every single one of them because it's just basically a waste of time, but yeah. So if you made it your way to any of the port of the bastion, outpost, basic thing is that's the part where it's gonna take the most time if you face any. So you could rather ignore this one and go for another, but I won't, because this one is kind of worth it too. So basically take out the structures which are outside first of all. So if you could take those out, it's very much better. Then get yourself the creepers spawner inside that place, just by the fact you need to make sure that you're not wasting your time in just getting the creepers from one place to another, just getting them spawned, using them again and again. So basically just make it as much efficient as possible. Get rid of any of the annoying structures like the piglin thrower or the spike throwing machine, which could possibly ruin your actual gameplay. So get rid of those first of all, and then focus on the others. If you can keep yourself doing this over and over again, you could possibly just get rid of any of these bases in around 2 to 3 minutes max. If it takes more, it's not a big deal. So the easiest of the bases to actually destroy will be the Horde of the Hunt. But here's the thing, you're gonna go for the small base just at the beginning. If you can do that, you will be able to just get a lot of troops just by a really good start, and you will have 5 minutes added into the clock. So there will be Horde of the Spore, Horde of the Bastion too. You could rather go for any of the others, but the thing is, you have to just make sure that you're being as much efficient as possible. Just go for anywhere nearby, just by the fact it's kind of hard to locate when it comes to playing on this map. So basically you need to keep yourself up with the map for in which direction you're moving. So if you go in the Horde of the Spore, basically get yourself as many troops as possible at the beginning. And what I think you should do is, if you spawn a lot of creepers, it's not just worth it. So just spawn as much creeper needed and use those creeper in an efficient manner, just by the fact you use 3 creepers on a particular base. So yeah, you spawn a lot of them, but don't use them on just one structure. You could do that too, because I did that, but I thought there is a better way to do it, which is I just mentioned it. So get rid of the piglin pits, just by the fact those can be really annoying. Then get around 12 to 14 creepers which could possibly take this out, but I just spawned 20 at 2 out of 22, no doubts or anything. Just get rid of the entire portal in one go if it's possible, but it's actually not, so you have to spawn a lot of them again at around 14, which could possibly take it out. Around 30 would be the perfect amount of creepers you will need to get rid of any of the small bases or the small portals, which is very easy. But when it comes to the medium-sized bases, or we could say the larger bases, it's kind of gets hard, just by the fact they regenerate a lot more faster than I expected that. This was just my second try, but in second try I just did really well. So basically your goal is to find as many outposts as possible and get rid of as many of the annoying structures which you could, if you find any. So basically keep your eye on the map where you need to go, but don't spend your time too much. There are a lot of obstacles like the thorns around the map which could possibly ruin your actual speed to reach or travel, I guess. But don't get stopped by that. Just keep on going at a specific place which you have actually imagined or decided to go for. So if you can just do that, be efficient. I'm saying it again, but yeah, the small outpost could just get you a lot of, army available which you could use, and you could actually get more time, around 2 minutes. So basically it's 100% worth it. So the whole of the spore outposts are very much easy to just get rid of. So basically what I did over here was I spawned a lot of creepers in one go, and I used them at different places according to my uses. So if I wanted to just I just spawned a lot of and took some of them and gone for another structure and just divided them all. So that's something you should do when it comes to outposts, because it's a lot more efficient than just going to that place, spawning all of those again, going to that place again. If you keep doing that, it's just a waste of time at the starting. So basically I won't recommend you to do that, but if you want to do it, it's on you. Okay, so being efficient as much possible is the main thing. If you want to break any of the gates or anything, it will take around 1 or 2 creepers. I think it's not, but I think around 4 will work out. Okay, I just say 1 or 2, but it's not. So if you can do that, use that, and around 4 to 5 creepers to get rid of a piglin pit, which is amazing, which you could just count and calculate a lot more better. So if you can do just that, it's gonna be such a great thing, and you're gonna be so much efficient than you were before. So just by that fact, yep, that's exactly what you should do. Once you do this, you're just gonna make your way to as many outposts as possible until you have around 40 to 50 of the, I guess, army camp, or I guess the amount of troops you could actually use, which is creepers basically. So I actually gone for around 44 at this point, but I still had to go on just by the fact I knew that was not enough at all. I mean, it is kind of enough, but not really in my way. So I just love to spawn as many creepers as possible and just use them at one place, because it's just way too much satisfying at this point, just by the fact I have never seen this much explosion in this game done by me genuinely. So I just really enjoy doing that. So yeah, that's something I really liked about this, and it's very cool, to be honest. This Lost Legends is one of my favorites after the Crucible, just by the fact it's so much like, different than others. Like, yeah, so I kind of like this one. And yeah, if you are just about 10 minutes, you're in the complete safe zone, which is very good. Okay, so if you're just making a good streak of having around 10 to 9 minutes around your clock, it's better. So if you find yourself in a Horde of the Bastion, get to the safest place possible, because the nether spreaders are the best way to just get yourself efficient, because if you break any structures, the below starts turning into grass, which is a lot more better than just going outside spawning them again and again. And you have no limits on how many spawners you could make. So even if any breaks, you could just spawn it again. So just don't die. That's the only main concern about this entire thing. So if till you don't die, it's everything safe. So just use a lot of creepers to just get rid of the entire portal in just one go. Then just see what is the next piglin base you want to go for. Is it the outpost, a small base, or a medium base? I would say you could just get rid of the small bases a lot more easily while having around 20 to 30 of the creepers cap limit. So if you have that, you could just get rid of the small bases, but when it comes to the medium bases, you at least need 60 or 50 of the space, just in case. I won't say that is exactly what you need, so I don't want any comments on that, but yeah, that is something. I think if you could have that, just by the fact, even if some creepers die, you could just, you know, have a lot of creepers around you, which is great. So just get rid of the piglin pits and the annoying mob. Fight them if it's needed, because those can make you just feel the rage and panic and actually lose a lot of, you know, efficiency you actually had. So just stay calm and cool down yourself, just by the fact I don't want anyone to just panic and just ruin their entire run just by one mistake they made in the entire thing. So spawning as many creepers is the only way when it comes to regening portals, because that's just gonna be a big mess up if you can't do it in one go, because you can just retry again, but it's better to just get it in one go. So that's exactly what I did. So the entire thing was down in just one go, and I was feeling so much satisfied about that fact. So then I had 2 portals remaining, which both of them were the big portals, or we could say the medium ones. So basically we could just take those out. So it was a Hold of the Hunt and Hold of the Bastion. I'm pretty sure, I do not remember, but yeah, it is the Bastion. So that's something what you should do. And basically traveling is a big part, so just make sure in what direction you're actually running, just by the fact if you just mess up where are you actually running, it's just a waste of time just running in the wrong direction. So just make sure where are you running and keep on the markers on in your eyes. So getting rid of the magma coals, I think I just made up that name, but let me know what it's called in the comments. Okay, so just get rid of them just as you see it, because in the Hold of the Bastion, the big base, you're gonna find it. So just getting rid of them is the main thing you should do. So here's the thing, getting rid of both of them is the first thing you should do, and then go in a place where it's very easy for you to just get inside the base without your creepers getting attracted to any building. And if you could do that, it's just very simple, and you'll be able to get rid of the base very much easier. So once you do that, you just collect the lapis, because every time you break a structure you will get a lot of lapis, which is the basic strategy to mainly gain the thing. So at the final base, I just spawned in like a 94 creepers, and I know it's horrendous, but I just wanted to have fun just by the fact it's the final base. Now how could this ever go wrong? So getting yourself at a place where there is no staircase but there is a gate upside, that's the exact place where you need your creepers to attack from. So because from there you'll be just getting through just straight up into the place. So just use few creepers to just break up the gates, and then use all of the creepers to just straight up go into the portal, and then make them blow up at the portal. And just like so, you're gonna chill out and see the piglin bases go destroyed. I mean, yes. So just like so, you just completed this entire Lost Legends, which genuinely was very much fun for me. I really enjoyed it. And then click R on your keyboard to just get it into the marketplace. And once you get this skin, it's a very cool skin to be honest, but it's not something I am gonna be using that much, but it's still very cool just by it's a Halloween themed one, which is great. So yeah, that is how you're gonna do it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if this video was helpful for you, because I put a lot of efforts into making these videos. And share this video with a friend so they can get this help out of this entire Lost Legends too, and it helps me out a ton. And check this video out if you made it till here, because I know you will enjoy it. And that is me, Prahant, signing out of this one. So see you in the next one.